Previously on 2 Past Midnight.
Probably isn't much here to investigate.
About 100 meters in the middle of this field. That's the location. It's just a big open field.
I don't have a good feeling about this one.
Yeah, it seems a little anticlimactic.
Well, I mean, the other two seemed a little obvious.
I don't think that anything is here. I think this is only here to give context to the mirror.
Okay, so we're supposed to be heading to Grojek?
Or at least south of there. This would be my guess.
You see a truck in the middle of that road. Looks like an old pickup truck, just deserted.
No,
Is it a scary map?
Yeah, well, all maps are scary because if we go to a map, we die on a map. It's been very, very few times that people die on the big world map. It's the little maps where we die.
Let's take it to the map.
Take it to the map.
Can we take it to the bridge instead?
I mean, you
No.
really died on the small maps.
I died on a city map.
Yep, Jeremy
Yes.
did die on a city map, which is like the
Twice.
medium map.
The same city.
medium map. Yeah, actually, you did die twice on the same city map. He's 100% right. So this is where we are. There's the truck, and we have Novak and Bruce coming up on the truck, sitting there on the road. And 200 meters to the south is where Emmett and Murph are. So, and a big open area with some trees by the road, a couple shrubberies. And then on the other side of the road, some other trees to the northeast and northwest.
Oh.
And that's pretty much where we are. And you guys were coming up on the truck. Jeremy.
Sir.
Roll me a recon roll.
For looking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a major cat. Nope. I got an 8 and a 5.
So 1 success.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Guys are coming up on the truck. Tell me what that looks like, Novak and Bruce.
Merrick has got the rifle kind of slung at the low ready, and he's just slowly walking through the grass, looking around.
I've got the AK, and I'm just not, instead of looking around, I'm just beaded on the vehicle. Like, I don't see anything but the vehicle. I'm just kind of really making sure there's nothing hiding in there.
So Merrick's scanning across to the left and to the right. Takes another 5 steps.
Yeah, and like I said, this looks like an old, kind of beat up pickup truck. From further away, it looked like it, was in a little bit better shape. But as you got closer, like you're like, okay, yeah, this is kind of an older, truck. Some of its, blemishes are a little bit more apparent at this closer range. The windows appear to be intact on the windshield does.
What do you think, man?
I think this truck might be okay. Maybe parts in there, but I don't know what we're going to get out of this. Somebody abandoned this here. It's probably, pieces and parts we can take with us, but not the truck, I would guess.
I don't know what I was expecting. I was just kind of hoping it'd just be ready to go and save us some time. But I realize now how crazy that would be.
The bed of the truck seems empty. The driver's side and passenger side windows are up, and doors are closed. got a couple dings on its body where it looks like, bumped into something. There's one on the rear left-hand side of the truck where it looks like someone backed up into a light post.
Did you bring your keys with you?
No, I broke them. I actually need to repair them. Do you?
I do. I have a lockpick set here. Let me dig it out for you.
Oh, okay.
Which is the lockpick set I got from our British friend.
We may or may not need the lockpick set. We'll see. Novak takes a step up to the truck.
I mean, these are 10-meter hexes, so...
Yeah.
So is he going to go on, to the truck? Or...
Yes.
Okay.
He's going to go to the truck.
Okay. So you go up to the truck. You glance through the window of it, as you're about to go, because you're just kind of look to see if maybe the door's unlocked. You know what I mean? Because it has the old fucking things that you could see, because this is still 2000, and this truck's older than 2000, because it wouldn't have been made anytime recently. But you look in and you kind of glance in the truck, and it you see a couple papers, on the floorboards of the truck, maybe an old candy wrapper of some Polish candy, on the seat. But the other thing that you notice is you see these black wires coming out from underneath the passenger seat. And it goes out the passenger side door.
Bruce,
Yeah.
do not move.
Okay.
Okay, I told you this truck was useless piece of shit. Look, you see engine here? And he's talking louder than he actually needs to. This useless piece of shit, look, you can see is not going to run. None of this is worth anything. This is bullshit. Left behind. Okay?
Yep. Sorry we wasted your time.
That I told you this is bad idea. This truck is piece of shit. It probably not work. Is waste of time. Why you waste my time like this? And he just starts slowly walking backwards away from the truck. It's fucking bullshit. Always this thing with Bruce. As always. Oh, we go check truck. No, please stay 10 meters away from me, sir. Always this thing. Always with this. No, the fucking check this, check that. Is all bullshit. Is all bullshit. And he's talking way, way louder than he actually needs to.
Yep, I get you.
I look confused.
Yeah, from where you guys are, you can hear this. You hear him talking like this.
What's he getting loud about?
I don't know. He's yelling at Bruce for wanting to scrounge and find shit.
Bruce, you're being too slow now. God damn you. Fucking hurry up, okay?
Yeah,
God.
Yep. Sorry, just disappointed that this is a completely worthless truck that we want nothing to do with. Yep, just sorry. Don't know why I even brought it up.
Murph, you seen anything?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. I don't see anything, but they're definitely being showy.
Yeah, something's got him spooked.
Fucking waste of time. God damn.
Murph is scanning through the scope up and down the road, see if he can see anything.
Jeremy, you're about that far down. And you hear from behind you, boom! What do you do?
Drop prone.
Bruce?
We're in tall grass, right?
No, you're in open, so no. Your guys'
I
interpretation.
thought we were in tall grass.
Your guys' interpretation of what open terrain is often has much more cover than me. No. I said open terrain.
Okay, that's fair. Running towards the rocks to the south, hauling ass.
Yeah, I'm running.
on
I'm not dropping. I'm running, even though you didn't ask me yet.
Yeah.
To the shrubberies and the rocks. All this cover 120 meters to the south.
All right, so you guys start running towards the fucking rocks. I'm assuming that's going to be mobility rolls with that.
And I have a +1 for running.
There you go. What's the order?
Doesn't matter. Whichever one you want to go first.
I'm an A and an A for running.
Oh, you go first.
A 10 and a 9. 3 successes.
Okay. So you would go 2 plus 3, and then you could do another fast action to run again.
2, 1, 2, 3. And then I will use my fast action also to run. A 1 and a 7. So 1 more success. So that would be...
So 1, 2, and then 1 more.
And then 1 more.
Yep.
And I will at... Nope, I'm going to stay up. Stay up.
Okay. Jeremy.
Merrick is going to move 2 to the south. 1, 2 to the south. And then he's going to roll his single C for mobility.
Mm-hmm.
Get no success. Move.
Do you want to
2
push
more.
it? It's a pushable roll.
You do take physical injury if you mess this up.
I know. And no. So I'm going to go
Okay.
2 more. 1, 2. Roll another mobility. I got a 5. And he's going to drop prone
Okay.
because he's going to get as far as he can. And that's it.
Murph and Emmett, what you see is behind them. You saw a flash and thunder. And they took off running.
You see that shot?
It wasn't shot.
That's-
it was a
that's
flash of
weather.
lightning
That's
and
weather, Murph.
thunder.
You were being legitimate.
Yeah. Yeah. I was
I
being
thought it was
very
very
literal.
euphemistic.
Nope. I was being very literal. That's what you see. And then you see them take off running and drop to the ground for obvious reasons. Because that initial gut reaction's like, is that lightning or is it going to be, I'm just going to take off fucking running. Right, Jeremy?
That's so fucking funny. I actually have a story about similar things that I've seen happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Emmett, we got a rip on them for that, right?
Well, I mean, of course. But let's get him back here.
It would have only been better had Jeremy pushed the roll and literally hurt his character.
Actually blew out his knee or something from
I
it.
was actually hoping for that. That's part of the reason why I was like, you guys want to push that roll? You guys want to push those rolls? All of a sudden, like, rain starts to come down. What do you guys want to do?
He's Novak is
Yeah, you guys-
staying prone.
Yeah.
I'm running again. 1, 2, and then I kind of jump into this brush
Over the rocks.
over the rocks.
Over the
So I'll
blocking
use
terrain.
both of my actions to get over it.
Bruce, we're over here.
Get down! Get down! It's a trap.
Novak is scanning to the north with his rifle.
Roll.
So he's gone prone.
Roll me a recon roll.
Okay. Oh, man. A 10 and a 4.
Okay. You don't see anything.
Yep.
I mean, you see some trees on the other side, but like, you know, about 100 meters or whatever to the northwest of where the truck is and to the northeast where the truck is. But that's about it.
All right. Murph, I say we load up and start getting on the move again here.
Guys, get down. You don't want to get shot.
Bruce, it's lightning and thunder. You're fine.
Wait, what?
Nobody shot.
What was all the Novak? We gotta go.
I don't know.
This is a
I don't know.
waste of time.
He's laying over there in the grass. We'll go get him
for
after
the-
you get up.
What
God
the
may have
heck?
shot you. God might be trying to strike you down, but it wasn't a bullet.
Okay. Novak, what the hell?
Yeah, what was with all the yelling and shit?
There are wires coming out passenger side. This
Like somebody
looks
stole the radio?
like trap.
At this point, you're 60 meters away. I'm just letting you know. So,
In the rain.
Yeah.
thunderstorm rain.
Yeah. But if you guys want to get closer to each other, and then you can talk easier. Unless you're just yelling this across, and then that's fine. I just wanted to let you know you're 60 meters away and remind you.
I'm meandering through, but I'm caught in thorns and bristles, and I'm getting all scratched up getting through this. Just God, shit.
Murph just stands up and has his like rifle over his shoulder, just waiting for them.
Novak's still on, like, he's got his rifle pointed towards north. Like,
Yeah.
he's still...
The rain's coming in. You see lightning. Like, you'll see another zip of lightning go across the sky.
Fucking lightning. Goddamn fucking lightning. You've got to be fucking shitting me. So stupid. So stupid. No, the fucking lightning, man, is like, sound like gunfire, you know? Okay, the truck looks like it is booby-trapped. There are wires coming out passenger side. That is why I say loudly, because, you know, sometimes they, use as possibly bait tactic, you know, for ambush.
Right.
No, that's smart thinking.
So I talk real loud to, let Bruce and, you know, you guys know that, is, you know, not worth it, possibly bad place. And then fucking lightning happened and, oh.
Well, that was a perfectly timed lightning strike for a couple of already on high alert guys in the field.
There's 200 meters for it to be perfectly timed. That's a pretty decent amount of time.
Well, I mean,
God's got a sense of humor.
yep. You guys want to make camp here, or you think we can head on one more?
There's still wires coming out of it, so
We could... Do we disarm it? Do we try to... There could still be people looking at it.
did they
could
not
be.
blow it because they saw another group of people and were like, you know,
Yeah,
get all
waiting
four of
for
them.
all of us to get to closer.
just want to throw that out there as another possibility. Because Brian did only get one success on his, so.
Right. Everybody get real close together.
I think it's best to move on.
Yeah, I say we move out, get away from this thing.
As much as I don't like the idea of explosives just lying around, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, we could make a whole career out of that in this country at this point. If we're gonna start deactivating every unmanned explosive device.
Yeah, we still have the other bomb from the other one, and we ain't used that one yet.
Yeah, bad business explosives. Okay, so we go around, huh?
I mean, we investigated it. I mean, is it still technically backing off if we just continue on our way now?
Are you going to continue straight across? Or are you going to, like, figure out a new way up and around?
I say we figure a way around.
Yeah, we'll back off, go around.
I mean, at this point, like I said, this is now the evening shift. So, do you guys want to, like, back off, go around for the next shift? Or do you want to make camp and then continue through? I don't know what shift you want to make camp. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Camp, we've been trying to do it dark and morning. Or
Okay.
night and morning. So
Night and morning,
if we
yeah.
can still continue on for this shift.
Okay. All right. I'm fine with that. But it is raining, so you gotta basically you have to pick a different direction on that hex essentially. So you'd either have to go to the
Go
east or
straight
west.
north across the river.
There you go. Yep. All right, so that would be a survival roll for navigation and a recon roll for looking. Brian? Survival roll. Navigation. Chris. Recon roll. Looking. By the way, I thought that was a fun reinterpretation of an encounter card. So,
I like that.
9 and a 1, so 1 success.
okay.
4 and a 2.
Do we need survival? We're on a road.
Yeah, but you were technically coming out of not a road hex going, yes.
No,
Road
we're on a
hex.
road.
No, you went in, that was the hex you were going to, the encounter happened, so the previous hex would be the one you would have to
Gotcha.
Come back
navigate
out
of
go,
to,
okay.
yes.
Yes.
I'm on the same page again.
Yeah.
8 and a 5 when I pushed it, so.
Okay.
one
All
success.
right. And then, and how many successes did you get, Chris?
1. I rolled a 9 and a 1.
Okay. Okay. All right. And then you get one more hex. So, Brian, roll another survival roll.
3 and a 4. 7 and a 5, 1 success.
6 and a 5, 1 success.
All right. So, Brian, you got one success, and Chris, you got one success. Is that right? Okay. Well, you don't get lost. And which hex are you trying to go to?
Directly north again.
Okay. And it is now evening, but that means or nighttime, so that means it stops raining, and it's nighttime.
So Miracle will take watch while Murph makes camp.
Yep, survival roll and then recon.
Mm-hmm. And then Jeremy recon, and the other two guys are sleeping.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Seven and 8 on survival, so that's no problem. 10 and a 1 on hiding it, so 2 successes, but that's 2 1s in like 3 rolls.
All right, but you got a success on your survival roll, at least,
I got
right?
2. I got
Okay.
2 on both, but
Okay. Jeremy, what'd you get?
I'm about to get some new fucking dice.
You still haven't done that yet? I thought after the last 2 games, we've decided that you're not allowed to use those anymore.
Yeah. I got a 1 and a 5.
All right, so Jeremy got no successes. All right, so the nighttime goes along, and it's mostly uneventful, and then it's morning. What do you guys want to do? I'm assuming switch up and the other people are on watch.
yep.
Correct. Merrick's gonna bed down.
All right, so who's on watch now? Is it Brian, right?
Yeah, Emmett would be
All right,
on watch.
Kyle, weather roll
Weather roll.
for the
Where art
2nd
thou?
of July now.
A 3.
Still cloudy. All right, so the morning is still cloudy. Brian, did you roll recon yet?
No, I did not.
Okay, roll me a recon roll.
6 and a 4, 1 success.
Okay, that is what I need to know. Morning shift goes along, pretty uneventful. Kyle, did you want to do anything specific during this shift?
You said it's still raining.
No, it has stopped raining.
Cloudy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you
cloudy.
rolled a 3. It stayed cloudy.
Yeah. It will rain for one shift, then goes to cloudy, and then at that point it stays cloudy unless you roll a 1 or a 6.
Nah, I'm just going to rest and read my Hitchhiker's Guide.
Okay. All right. So we see LT over there reading Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I mean, keep watch.
Yeah, right. Emmett's actually on watch.
I'm like the kid you give the fake Xbox controller to.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing good watching.
And like I said, the rest of the morning goes along uneventful. It's now daytime. Kyle, roll me a weather roll.
A 5.
Still cloudy. And the rest of you guys are up. It is now morning. Or daytime. What do you guys want to do?
All right, gentlemen, let's get our stuff together and get moving. Looks like This is this right here is our big move. We're gonna have to. We got a bridge coming up here. This is gonna be our point where we cross the river. We haven't had much luck with this, so here's hoping.
We should be very careful. Yeah.
Wasn't it the last bridge we were on was full of landmines?
Yeah, that was the last one. Time before that, it had a roadblock. Had to pay the toll to get across. We've had quite a bit go on when it comes to these bridge crossings. So,
Yeah, Emmett, why don't you say a little prayer for no landmines?
I mean, we have come a long way. So, I do believe the Lord is guiding our path as is. So, whatever comes at this bridge is no surprise to him.
All right, so you guys are headed to the bridge.
The bridge.
All right,
Take him to the bridge.
technically, roll me your survival roll and recon roll then.
Get on up.
4 and a 6. One
Okay.
success.
Recon.
Recon.
7 and a 1. Golly.
Okay. All right.
We're flirting with disaster here.
All right, so you're going along. You go through the little bit of forest that's right there, right before the main road, and you come across and you start headed towards where the bridge is, and you get about 480 meters or so away from the bridge. You can kind of see it in the distance going over to the river, and right before the bridge, like you just see this Soviet Jeep turned upside down on in the middle of the road, and it looks like maybe it'd been hit by explosives or something.
Murph stops and goes prone and wants to study the site through the scope.
Yep, and it's what you see. You see a UAZ 469 Jeep kind of sitting up on its side. It's got some scorch marks on it.
Is it still actively smoking?
Nope.
Or
Nope.
okay.
It is inactively had been burnt. Scorched.
Right,
Yes.
right. Gotcha.
Those scorch marks by this point probably are rusted because of the heat.
Yeah, it used to be a smoker, but it quit.
Yeah. Now it's just a ruster.
that.
Yeah.
It's on to chewing gum now.
Yeah. Or little pouches
Or its mustache. I don't know.
or toothpicks.
You guys come up on me as I'm
Hey,
prone.
Yeah, we do.
Hey-o.
Take that sugar cookie.
Sugar cookie.
So he just tells them, check out that Jeep. That looks like a perfect spot for an ambush like we thought that truck might be. But that is a perfect bottleneck to fuck us up.
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah,
like I said, on its side, and the tires have been blown out. You know what I mean? It looks like it had had an explosion and got tipped over. Anyway,
Well, but it looks like old explosion, yeah? Or no?
I think so. I mean, we'd have to take a better look, but I want to scout the area a little bit and see if we're going to see what we're walking into in case of anything. So he's just scanning up and down the area looking for potential ambush.
how many successes did you have again? 2, right?
1.
1. Yeah, I mean, you see the Jeep in the middle of the road, sideways.
If I investigate further, will I get another recon roll?
No,
I mean, moving up to it.
no.
I said no.
Yeah, I didn't know. if
This
we
is
get
the
a better-
recon roll for the encounter.
Yeah, okay.
Do we do like always? Me and Bruce go up and investigate while you set Overwatch? Or
Yeah.
Bruce can stay here. He gives me eyes like he does not want to go.
No, I just got yelled at last time. I was just I don't even know what I did wrong.
No, Bruce, I tried to tell you. Okay, I'm sorry. I did not tell
Hold
you.
on. Mr. has a theater degree can't tell when somebody's just acting as though something else is going on. Are you serious?
I am good actor.
I guess so, or this
What do you mean
guy's just overly
acting?
sensitive.
He was legitimately like, "You're wasting my time. Why we got to do this every time?"
Is what do they say? They say a method, huh? I am a good actor, like funny guy, you know.
Yeah, I wish we could have had you back at the nightclub playing the cowboy, because this guy could not figure out how to play it straight.
The look on it.
I mean, I don't mind going with you. I mean, I just don't want to get yelled at again.
No, here's the thing. If I yell at you, it's signal to get the fuck out of there, okay? It's broadcast to everybody in the area that we are leaving. It's stupid. It's not, it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about, display, That's why it is so much. If I was yelling at you, I would have been yelling very much at you and not to the stage, if you will, the world.
The back of the auditorium.
Fair enough.
Oh, the world is a stage.
And all of us merely players.
What is it from? Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, let's do our leapfrog thing. Emmett and I can move forward, find a couple of good shooting positions. You guys go check it out. We'll cover you.
Okay, you want to get in position first, and then we go?
Yep.
How close do you want to get?
Right around 200 meters.
Okay. That's plus one.
Yeah, we were at, we were at 480, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You're still within the second range increment at 300. It doubles. It's 100, 300, what is it, 600?
Okay, but mechanically speaking, does it change
Plus
the roll?
2. 21 hexes and overs plus 2 on your recon roll.
So anything over 200 is plus 2?
Yeah.
Oh, well then yeah, let's just stay at 300 and hope these two don't die, because we won't get to them in time.
Sure.
Yeah, what,
And it'll take them
300,
longer to
200?
run
What's the difference?
if there's a
Yeah.
lightning strike. Yeah.
Lightning strike. Okay, so
Yep.
plus 2?
Yeah. Plus 2.
Plus 2. All right. That takes C and C to a B and a B. And that is a 9 and a 1, so 1 success.
Okay.
Are we going to sneak up there, Mr. Bruce?
Yeah. Well, let's try it again.
Okay, that is
A flat roll
okay.
for Bruce. Actually,
No.
a -1 for Bruce. Actually, it's an open hex. Or like open.
Basically, he can't roll it at all.
-2.
How dare you? Oh, -2? That's a D and a D.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, -3.
That's just a D.
Yep, it's just the
Oh,
D.
4.
It's a big old D. Do you want to push that roll? It's pushable.
Wouldn't be not the kind of character to push rolls for recon.
Okay.
No, only for trying to open up a hatch with an axe.
Not wrong.
Armored hatch.
Not wrong.
Hey, he was trying to save somebody's life. That's what he was trying to do.
Jeremy, roll me a recon roll for observation when you're getting up
looking?
closer. Yeah.
Alright. I got a 9 and a 3, so 1 success.
Do you want to push this? Because this is your investigation. As far
Yeah,
as I'm
sure.
concerned.
That's an 8, 2 success.
Okay. So you get up there as you get closer, and as I'd said before, it's tilted over like on its side. You can see more damage had been caused to the side that's kind of up, like it had been hit by maybe an IED off on the right hand side, and it blasted it like it's pointed towards the bridge, like it got hit and slid on its side maybe. You can see that there's a couple other bodies of people that are still in seats there. Like maybe they had been in it when it got hit, but it looks like it was a while ago. The closer you get, like they're charred remains, whatever. But as you're walking up towards it, off on the right-hand side of the road, when you're headed north, so on the east, you see another body over there. That looks like it's been there for a while too, but not burnt.
But it looks like it's been there.
It's been there about a month or so. But it looks like it's been maybe scavengers had gotten to it, and like, you know, skin's looking leathery.
People
Gut
or
was
animal
open.
scavengers?
It looks like it both. Maybe. I mean, it's still got clothes on, but it looks like its abdomen had been like torn open. And yep.
I think with as close as we are to our goal, I think we should keep going and forget about looking for anything here.
But you think the bridge is safe to cross?
I do not know, but I don't see any danger here. It looks like everything happened a long time ago, month, maybe several weeks ago. Based upon state of decay, you know.
The other thing you notice is like some of the hands, like one of his hands are missing fingers, but it doesn't necessarily look like it was like bit and chewed off, maybe, you know, like it looks like cleaner cuts than that. And if you investigated that corpse a little bit more, the one that's off on the side of the road, it looks like maybe he was tortured, possibly. Beat, teeth are knocked out, things like that.
The missing fingers would be intriguing. He would have gone to look. See, this man here was tortured. Why is he tortured? Let me take a look at this truck a little bit better. Maybe there is something about it that I did not see the first time. Huh? Maybe there is something about these people, or maybe some leftover information I can find.
I mean, you can tell by the clothes that they were wearing before they were burnt, you know, that they were Soviets. Like there's like leftover rank, you know.
Sure.
Like kind of sitting there, you can see like the rank insignias, be like, okay, so these were Soviets. And same thing with the body off on the side of the road. Like these were Soviet soldiers. And other than that, there's not really anything else much left in this. It looks like it kind of got picked clean. Any gear that they might have had, weapons, things of the sort, looks like somebody else had scavenged it.
Challenge accepted.
Okay, so is Russian vehicle, tortured man. We are close to what we think is place. Maybe they were looking for it. Maybe they got attacked. Who knows? Maybe it was just marauders looking for food or weapons. All right. I think he's all clear from what I can tell from here. So.
Yeah, and also, Chris, as you look around and you're watching them and like watching the perimeter around them, you don't see any other movement coming from anywhere.
Okay, he'll keep looking, but also looking at them, waiting for a wave up, all clear.
Merrick reaches into his back pocket and pulls out his handkerchief, and without even looking, he just waves it over his head.
He's surrendering.
Let's go. Looks clear.
All right, let's move out.
And then puts it back in his pocket. Still looking at the car the whole time.
All right, so you guys get up there.
This is old ambush site, it looks like, but we have the bridge up ahead that we are going to cross, so I think we should take it now, huh? All still good?
And you're pretty much like at the bridge. Like this is like right at the like right before the bridge. So
this attack happened several weeks ago.
Looks like these guys got ambushed.
At least a month ago is when they got hit.
Well, nobody bothered cleaning it up, so I'd say let's try and get across this bridge before we end up joining them.
Agreed.
All right, Murph, you want to lead the way? Let's try and get across this bridge.
Yeah, let's go slow. You remember the last one.
I do. Let's not make it too slow, though, because we're just a target out there.
We're going to go as slow as it takes without going boom. Depending on what we find.
You don't need a survival roll to go to that next hex, but that's your next hex for this shift, by the way. To go across the bridge into the next area. But recon roll from Chris.
Okay, I got a +1, right, for the EOD?
Sure. Are you...
Let's look.
You're looking for more mines or something?
Yes.
Yeah, +1.
Yep, setting, avoiding
Sure.
mines or explosives.
Yep.
7 and a 12, so 3.
Okay. What does it look like you guys are going across the bridge?
Murph walking across the bridge with a big metal detector, sweeping from side to side.
What does it actually look like you guys going across the bridge?
Murph going slow, scanning side to side in front of him, looking at the sides where the beams meet, looking for something out of the ordinary. If there's any trash or anything or debris on the bridge, checking those for IEDs, looking for anything, but methodical.
How much space are you putting between you guys?
20 meters.
Okay. So you guys go across the bridge.
And we'll follow the leader.
Nothing goes boom.
That's a good thing.
He's like Conway Twitty. It takes forever, man with slow hand,
Would you rather I went fast and we got blown up? What if I went fast on the last one?
What happened on last one?
Sorry, Merrick, you weren't there for it. The last bridge we crossed was mined.
Oh, that's bad.
So I'm going to go a little bit slow on bridges from now on. And there are a lot of them. I can tell them where, I'll tell them where they are, where it was on the map. Like that bridge right there.
It is now going into that hex. It is now going to be the evening shift. Kyle, roll me a weather roll.
A 5.
Still cloudy. And Chris, roll me a recon roll.
6 and a 7. 2.
Okay. So you guys go across the bridge. And what direction are you planning on going for your second hex of movement for this shift? Where?
Okay, my question would be, if we stick to the road, do we get extra movement, or are we still
No,
just only
you're still
gonna
just
get
2
one?
because it's open, so it's 2. So
Okay.
yeah. So no.
Maybe we could take the road one more north and then veer off from there.
It's basically survival roll or not.
Yeah, that keeps us from making the survival roll.
Yeah.
I think, based upon how close we are, I think we should take off of road now.
I agree with that. How about we follow the river and then go up? Plus, we could fill our canteens at the river, too.
Also true, yeah.
I mean, that's a good point. I mean, are we sure that, if we go up the road here, there's not going to be, a secret laboratory 6-mile sign?
I find that unlikely. Evil lair. Here. Unlikely.
That hasn't been our luck.
Magic Joe's German Emporium.
But no, I think follow river is probably best. And then, like Mr. Murph say, we fill canteens and then go.
All right, sounds good to me. So then we'll move off-road one to the that'd be northeast. Yeah.
Yes.
We go northeast, one over.
Mm-hmm.
That's our plan.
And that would be your second hexa movement for the evening shift. Yeah.
Yes. So
We can camp by the river. LT can do some fishing.
Yes.
So we started on a road. Do we need survival to go from this to that?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
Don't get us lost.
6 and a 1.
Okay, you're good.
So nothing I can do with that.
And are we good with full canteens, Adam, or is that a thing?
I mean, someone will have
We got
to
to get there first. You got to
Yeah.
recon.
Yeah. Recon.
Make sure nothing happened between here and there.
Oof, 7 and a 3, just one.
I mean, still someone will have to go fill up all the water containers. So that would be what someone's doing this shift. Someone's making camp. Someone's keeping watch.
No, we'll do it the next one when Bruce is awake. We'll send Bruce to get water.
Send the doctor.
And fish.
You want to send the
Send the
doctor
doctor?
to go fill up the...
What's his survival?
It does. I don't even think he has to roll survival, does he, to get water out of a river? It's just a matter of whether
He
or
might
not
pick a
it's
bad
contaminated.
spot. Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
No.
You
We
guys want
haven't
to send the
done
doctor?
it yet. No.
We'll send Bruce in the morning. He can at least push. He won't, but he could at least do it.
Okay, so making camp and
Keeping
Merrick is
watch.
going on watch.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Emmett and Bruce and
The doctor, maybe?
I don't know if the doctor would stay up with y'all or sleep with us. It doesn't matter.
The doctor is going to go to sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's make
Sleepy
camp.
doctor.
Have a nice little camp next to the river.
In the van.
7 and a 1. Again, fucking ones.
All right. So that's your survival roll. Now recon roll.
Throw that dice away.
7 and a 2, so only 1.
Do you want to push that too?
I do. 9.
Okay. So 2 successes.
Yep.
Again,
And
8 and a 3.
oh wait, you're on watch for this one, and then it's going to be Emmett and
Yeah.
LT. Oh, you guys are flip flopping. Okay.
Yes. Well, no. I have the better recon than
Oh, okay.
Emmett,
I
so
gotcha.
I take the nighttime one. He takes the morning one.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I got an 8 and a 3.
All right. So yeah, so you guys are set up a camp near the river. You can kind of see it from where you are. It's fucking cloudy. Still, I think, if I remember correctly, it was still cloudy for this shift. Yep, cloudy. Actually, I don't think we rolled yet. Kyle, roll me a weather roll.
A 1. I'm
It
sorry, a 6.
That's a
begins-
6.
Sorry.
It clears up, but it is a new moon, so there's no fucking moon. It's just stars at that point, so you can just see the clouds and like the little bit of clouds that there are left over and stars, but that's fucking it. No moon, so it's pretty dark. So technically that should have been some negatives on that recon roll.
I took a 3. I took a negative 3 to it.
Yeah, that's what works out. Okay.
Okay. I assumed that's what it was.
Yeah. Well, the cloudy, not cloudy, that's one. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it seems relatively uneventful. Did you guys have something to discuss?
I was just... Murph just kind of nudges Merrick and says, "You know, it is really beautiful here at night. You can see so many stars."
Yeah, it's the light pollution. When all the lights are out, you can see so much better at the nighttime, the stars. I bet there are astronomers that are very happy about this. They can see much better now.
You know, when I first joined the Army, I went to basic training, and it was out in the middle of nowhere. And that was like the first thing that I noticed at nighttime because, where I grew up, there's a little bit outside the city, but still light pollution. But it almost feels like you can reach up and touch them. I had never seen that before.
Yeah, it's the number is what throws me, There are so many up there.
And so far away, but look so close.
Yeah. Jan would have loved this.
It is beautiful. And crazy when you think about how long it takes that light to get from there to here, right?
Yeah. Oh, several light years, right? Is that a joke?
It wasn't a joke. It's just like the number of stars and how long, what we see, how far away it is. It's like almost incomprehensible.
Oh yeah, some of those stars are already dead. We just don't know that yet.
That's ominous.
Oh.
Kyle, would you like to roll me a weather roll for the morning?
Ooh.
Of the 3rd of July.
A 3.
All right. So, I guess you didn't have to roll. Oh, wait. No, yeah, you did. That's right. It is sunny. So, you guys see the sun coming up in the east. And, morning comes in. You guys are switching watch. Dr. Dolinsky is up too now because he slept in at night. So it's going to be Emmett and LT, and Merrick and Murph are hitting the rack.
Yep. I am out of food and both water. If we're going to fill up canteens, that would be good for me.
You're out of food already?
Yeah, the deer is the last 2 rations I had.
I've got 3 left. So, no, now I only have 2 left. I'll give you one of mine. So that'll leave me with 1.
Okay.
And here's a water. Before bed, right? Get some food and water in you.
Okay.
Hey, Bruce, you think you could gather up our canteens and maybe try and get them filled up there at the river?
Yeah, I was going to fish, but if we need water, I'll do that instead.
And then Emmett will take watch.
I would say you could fish and fill up the canteens in the same
That's
ship.
what I was hoping.
Ooh.
I'm okay with that. I think that's reasonable. All right, Emmett, roll me a recon roll.
Okay, it's clear now, so do I get the just flat +2 for the binos without
Yes.
taking any negatives?
Yeah, well, -1 because morning. Because dim.
You still get dim light.
Oh, okay. -1 for morning. So that puts me at 8. 2, that puts me at 8.
+1.
Minus 8. +1. That is a 6 and a 3.
Okay, so 1 success.
1 success.
All right, so Guile, are you taking Dr. Dolinsky with you to go fish by the river?
Yeah, he's coming with me.
Okay, all right. To help you fill up canteens and help you fish.
Doc, you think this water's all right?
Let me check. Hold on. Yes, it seems fine.
Excellent. Cool.
What is your survival roll, Kyle?
My survival is a B and a nothing.
I'm going to give you a +1 because he's with you. But I'm going to roll it. And I'm assuming you would push.
You know it.
Yep, you fill up the canteens. It seems fine. It's got water in it.
I won't push a recon.
Now, you find a spot where it's running and it doesn't look stagnant. And yeah, it seems reasonable. All right, so you want to fish then, right? Which
Please.
is also a survival roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kyle, what is that on waters? We have 5 each? Is that
I
it?
have 7.
I have 7 as well.
I think I only had 5 or 6.
I have 10.
Okay.
Make sure you guys are counting that as weight also, by the way, guys.
Oh, I do.
Also, yes.
All right, so Kyle, roll me a survival roll for your fishing.
a 6 and a 4. I will push the 4.
Okay.
And I've got a 7, 2 successes.
Okay, so that will be 2 rations of fish until Emmett makes turns the you get more fishes and loaves and whatnot.
Loaves.
Chris, how far away from the river do you think these 2 successes indicate it to be for open terrain hex?
I don't know. What would you guys think? Like 100 meters?
2 successes for fishing?
No, the recon.
No,
What I'm
for
saying,
hiding the camp. How far away from the river are we?
Oh.
because that might impact something else.
Yeah, I would say probably 100 meters sounds reasonable.
Okay.
Because not too far away, because knew we wanted to fill up the water and fish. And to be honest with you, Murph wanted to hear the sound of the water too, which has nothing to do with game mechanics, but...
It has everything to do with that's what's gonna get us killed.
Emmett, you're looking through the binoculars, and coming from the northeast on the river, you see a patrol boat coming down the river. And it appears to have people that are NATO on it, judging from the camis that they're wearing. There's 6 of them on board.
And Bruce and Doc are still at the river.
You look down there and you see them at the river. But it's coming around the bend, and just because of your angle, you see it before they do.
Okay.
Bruce, roll me a recon roll.
Any negatives?
No, just flat.
All the negatives.
Actually, I think you get a +2. I'm sorry. I think you actually get a +2.
I got 2 successes. I'll just go with it.
Okay. You hear the patrol boat too, and you do too, Brian. Like you look to your left and to the east, the northeast, you see a patrol boat coming down the river.
Emmett would, when he sees the patrol boat, he would kind of cup his hands towards Bruce and Doc at the bank. Just kind of,
What was that?
I think it was some kind of bird, I believe. Hey, there's a boat coming down the river.
Oh my.
Oh my.
What do you want to do, LT? You're at the river. You see the patrol boat coming.
Hey, let's get out of here. Because we got our fish and we got our waters.
It's about 480 meters from you when you guys see it upriver. It's about half a click or so.
Run.
So you want to bolt?
Yep.
Back
Just get
towards
out.
the camp?
Yep.
Okay. Emmett, you see them coming back towards the camp.
all right, everybody keep your head down. Hopefully they just pass on by.
I didn't get a good look at it. I just saw a boat and got out of there. I don't know whose boat it is.
Well, they look NATO, but that doesn't mean that they're friendly at all, is what I've come to find.
Do the crazy church people have boats?
I mean, everybody could have a boat at this point, but this looks like a patrol and this looks heavily manned.
Yeah, and they do. They got like 240s on the sides of it, and they got a 50 cal on it. You're watching it through binoculars as it goes by, and one of the guys that's on the boat, Brian, Emmett, like you see him looking your direction with binoculars.
Get your head down. Get your head down.
Right.
But also, as like they were coming along, they saw like it looked like you could see them pointing, and like that was when the guy came and busted out the binoculars because they saw LT and Doc running in your guys' direction in the first place, and that boat starts to go by. You guys see each other in your binoculars, and it keeps on heading west, and we end right there.
God.
If you or someone you love is struggling with combat-related PTSD, please call 877-717-7873. Again, that number is 877-717-PTSD. Or you can visit online ptsdusa.org. That's PTSD Foundation of America. If you call, you'll be immediately connected to a combat veteran who understands those experiences. And if you go to the website, they have in-person groups scattered throughout the United States. And if there isn't a peer group near you, they have online peer groups. Again, that's PTSD Foundation of America. If you're struggling, you don't have to go it alone.